Why did she stop having sex with me? A lot of people want to know the answer. I'm going to give you the answer, but beforehand, just subscribe, like, share. It's a big help to me. I don't get paid for doing this. Well, I sort of am in that bracket where I'm supposed to be getting paid, but my views aren't high enough where I'm getting paid anything substantial. So share, like, subscribe. It'll help me out and you'll get great content. And it's free and no, nobody gets hurt. It's wonderful. Anyway, why did she stop having sex with me? All right, barring the fact if you gained 100 pounds of fat and your dick shriveled up to nothing, usually what happens is you submitted to her completely and she does not find this attractive. This is the number one turnoff for a woman. Oh, this is the biggest turnoff for a woman. When you lose your machismo and you submit and you cater to everything she needs, this is the biggest turnoff to a woman. At the beginning of your relationship, she's texting you, she's calling you, she's desiring you. Maybe you don't live together, you don't see each other that often, and she wants you. She wants to know, no, I know there's passion involved because it's new, but at the same time, the desire is there because, you can't get back to her right away. You are at work, or you are with your friends, or you play cards on Friday night, or you go to the gym after work, or you have hobbies, or you do other things, or you're dating other women. When the tables turn and you start worrying about losing her, and then what happens is you start catering to her, you stop doing the hobbies, you're there for her 24/7, you stop hanging out with your boys, maybe you're not working late anymore. Everything is about her. That is the number one turnoff and the number one reason why women stop having sex with their men. Unfortunately, you have to be a little bit of a prick. You got to take some time out for yourself. You got to go, no, Friday nights I play cards and that ain't stopping. Every day after work for an hour, I'm going to the gym and that ain't stopping. I can't call you back right away because I'm at work. I can't text you back right away because I'm busy. And you can't give in to these things. Once you do, that's when she's going to be turned off. And that's when no sex is going to come along. Think back to high school. Think back to middle school, right? All the girls wanted who? The jocks, the tough guys, the assholes. That's what they all wanted. They all wanted those guys. Why? Because those guys could get any girl they wanted. Because they were assholes. Because they didn't give a shit. They treated them like crap. You're treating them good and you're catering to their every need and they're turned off. But when you're 15 years old, the guy who doesn't even give him the time of day, or the guy who's more worried about fist fighting with the toughest guy in the neighborhood, or the guy that's more worried about getting to the gym because he needs to score touchdowns on Sunday's game, those are the guys that are getting the beautiful girls in high school and middle school. This is the same thing. This is the same thing throughout life, except that it's a little bit more sophisticated. That's all. Well, I have to work late. I have to go to the gym to stay in shape. I need my guy time. I got to go hang out with my friends. And this should never end. The minute this ends and you cater to her every need, this is when she's going to stop being interested in you and stop desiring you. There's other things that could happen through this. Obviously, she could step outside the marriage. And if she does, then good riddance, okay? Because she's looking for the better guy. She's looking for to be emotionally charged again, which you're not giving her. And that's your fault because you're catering to her. And you're not acting like a man. You need a backbone. And once you have a backbone and once you stand your ground, they're going to respect you. And when a woman always respects you, she will always desire you. Just take my word for it. Really, I'm 45 years old. Believe me, I've been around, and this is pretty common. Now, why did she step outside the marriage? Why did she sleep with somebody else? Well, women are naturally hypergamous, right? Meaning that women want to be with the guy that is the best guy for them, that could provide the best, that has the most value for them, so on and so forth. And because they're instinctually hypergamous, if you continuously cater to them and kiss their ass, what you're actually telling them is that they are better than you. They can get better than you. You think you're doing the right thing by doing all these nice, wonderful gestures and being a good person and catering to her, but she takes that as a turnoff. And then she will inevitably think that she can do better than you. And sometimes these girls step outside the marriage, outside the relationship, and start desiring another guy. And you know what? If that happens, good riddance. You know what? One door closes, another door opens, right? You just walk away because that is just not a girl you want to be with because she's just going to do this continuously. She's always going to think that she can do better. And, and then by the time she's 40, she's going to be like, oh, where'd all the good men go? There's no good men out there. Yeah, whatever. Look, that's why. Don't lose interest in hobbies. Don't cater to her. Okay. She's not special. Even if she's the mother of your children, she's special in that regard. I get it. But she's not special enough where she's not replaceable. And she needs her ass kissed. And she needs you to throw rose petals at her feet. Don't stop doing your hobbies. Don't stop going out with your boys. Don't stop standing your ground. And believe me, this gets harder as you get older because as you get older, your testosterone level falls and you just don't want to fight anymore. You're like, whatever you want to do, honey, whatever. But you still need to have a little bit of that machismo. And once you guys still have that swag and you still have that machismo that you know you're worth something, they're going to desire you. Once you lose that, once you're afraid that she's going to leave, once you're afraid you're going to lose her, it's all over after that, man. So listen, just take it from me. Learn and take it from me, and you'll be a happier man, and she'll be a happier woman. All right. Till next time. Later.